followed today. I went to get some cat litter and canned cat food at Walmart. While I was there, I started having head pain. Something was giving me head pain I never have. Well, before I left, they said, well, we're going to give you an old lady stroke. Well, I was in the store. Next thing you know, everything seems okay. But I go out to the parking lot and I realized I forgot and left my litter and cans at the checkout aisle after I checked out. I go back in, I get my litter, my cans. Well, meanwhile, these cars are surrounding me with weird symbols on their plates to represent something evil. They like to try to intimidate me. So while I'm going around noticing the cars that are there to chase me, and I drive off and I forget the litter and the cat food. But I know while I was at that store, whatever they used or in my car going to the store that caused the head pain, it gave me amnesia. And they told me yesterday, they follow me with cars that say fog, that they can have their way with me. And they sent this old video today for me to watch as a threat from the Alex Asico and Bob's offspring. Last night, one of them was trying to connect to my brain, and I said, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you. And they were talking as Justin Bretz that said, we're going to rewrite the stars. And I said, no, I'm not schizophrenic. This is not happening. But somehow the government uses this voice to skull. And when they give you head pain, NASA or something, or Disney, they are able to make you think that's a thought, but because they know the brain frequency. But this is what they sent today, an old video.
All forms of evil it can. Okay, I'll show you what the psycho just sent me. It sent me, as I showed you what happened, it sent me an FBI property fraud thing, as if contact the FBI if someone's trying to pull property fraud. After it was saying that, like as a threat to steal my home, it brings this up immediately after the FBI thing, saying parents can move on after the children can't move on after a divorce. This is as scary as it gets. It is showing you how the beast system is run by government. It is completely run by government, because my sons became killers for the government. Stephen Fish Special Forces. Alex Asico got them in there, who murdered my parents, who lived on Bob Street. Okay, this is the devil, but the devil is so entwined that I reject the devil. So this cult says they want to gang me and rape me and rip my heart out. And so I get this instant thing that shows, it says FBI property litigation. It looked like the real official FBI.
And when they killed my dad, they did. Alex Asico then did leave FBI hats in his house.
And immediately they went.
And when they stalked me at the Frankie Valli concert, they went up to the stage and said Chris Bretz's kids' names.
Satanic because my ex.
And then when they stalked me and I was having heart pain when I don't have a heart condition, it said FBI surveillance van 1, FBI surveillance van 2.
The devil is, all right. When I met my husband,
they're friends of Alex Asico, Jennifer's bodyguard, who helped raise my offspring.
He would never ask for things.
They worked for him in 4 different states and lived in the same states with their mom with him.
He was wearing baggy exercise clothes, he didn't care.
So I just want to tell you, I'm not going to play this whole video, but this all amounts to, because people call him a military industrial complex. They said they'll get a higher place in hell for killing. And Justin was out on his boat one day at the same time Dmitry Medvedev's prime minister was out on his boat. And they both posted things in the water that looked like aliens on the same day in their boats. And then Justin has a phoenix on his boat to represent this cult. And after George Clooney and his company and Warner Brothers wanted to get in touch with my offspring after I got a lawyer that proved that they go after them for plagiarism, but I just said, just ask how they got the script. I didn't say take them to court. Well, they attacked my dad after I did that and murdered him with Bob's offspring and Alex Asico. And so they want my land that is very valuable, but they're doing this to torture because they're evil. Now, everything is recorded, and I just want you to save it, and the world needs to know the truth.